So I am going to look up resistor 7 on the instructions for this. We're building a Christmas tree, which has a built-in MP3 player. And by built-in, I mean you have to build the MP3 player. So you can see I've been soldering on the components. I'm already at resistor 7. Grab my tweezers here. Just grab one of these resistor packs here. See if it's these are 20K. So I'm just going to look into that's 513. That's not 20K. This one says 473. That's a 47K resistor. That's definitely not the one I'm looking for. This one right here is the capacitor. That's not a resistor. This one right here is 223. So that's a 22K resistor. This right here is... These are 333, so there's a 33K resistors. And this one right here is 23. Those are the 20Ks. So the resistors, there's two of them here. And they're really, really tiny little resistors. So what I'm going to do now is, first of all, I'm going to find where this goes. So this is going on, which one is it going on again? Resistor 7, I think. Yeah, resistor 7. So on the board, I'm looking for an R7 next to the pads. So I'm just going to look for it. It's probably where these chips are, be my guess. It's R9, R6, R10, R8. Looking for resistor 7. It's around here somewhere. This is all sticky and everything from the flux. I also picked up quite a bit of cat hair for some strange reason. I'm looking for R7. Where is the pad for R7? This R11, R8. R7 is right there. So I already put a single blob of solder on one pad. So R7 is there. Now I'm going to remove one of these 20K resistors. And the resistor says 203 on it. That's how I know it's a 20K. And 20 stands for 20. And 3 is the number of significant zero. So that'd be 20000. That's how I know it's a 20K resistor. So I'm applying the plastic. Now these strips here are actually used in machinery to release for like automated machineries to put together electronics. So now that I got the resistor, I'm going to verify that it's actually a 20K resistor using my multimeter. So I'm going to put this into resistor mode. See, it says ohms there. 1 mega ohm because it's not measuring anything right now. And resistors don't have polarity, so I can put the leads on any side of them. I'm just going to touch the very edge of them, and it says 19.9. It's close enough to 20. Impurities in the material will make it not be completely 20. Plus there's also some losses. So now what I'm doing is I'm moving the resistor over to where I'm going to solder it. And we need to clean the tweezers off a little bit because of the sticky flux that's on it. And the resistor flipped upside down doesn't really matter electronically, but if you wanted to read the tops of the resistors. So it's 203, moving in place. I find using the curved tweezers work the best because it allows you to have a better angle. So I'm moving the resistor to one of the solder balls I put on the solder pad. And I'm just going to melt the solder pad, move the resistor in place, let go of the solder. It's in place, and then I'm going to put flux down on the other end of the resistor, and this stuff is very sticky. When I'm done with this, it's going to get a nice wash in the ultrasonic cleaner with some alcohol, and then I get my solder, very thin solder, and now I'm going to solder the other end of that. I'm going to get a little bit of solder on the tip of the soldering iron and the flux causes it just to flow right into place, and it looks beautiful. So the resistor I did is this one right here next to the chip. So that is me soldering a resistor, a surface mount resistor. I also did the chips, everything on here by hand. So this circuit here is basically an MP3 player, and it also provides power for the rest of the tree. So I got more resistors to put on, and I also have basically the memory card slot, a USB port, a power port, and a couple of switches. There's some switches here that allow you to turn on features like Golden Next Song or something. So there's a number of components that still need to be installed on here. Oh, and this right here is a large electrolytic capacitor goes there. The speaker gets plugged into these two pads here, speaker wires. So yeah, this is a fun kit. And this is just a bigger version of this tree. This one's just a tree. So you can see this is baby tree, and this is going to be papa tree. Right? And this is the fume extractor, so I'm not breathing as much of the flux and solder. And that concludes this video.